You were brave enough to reveal yourself without makeup, and I have that photo here.
Get ready, it is going to be scary and awful. This is what I look like without the help of Hollywood hair and makeup.
What's up, guys? Nikki Novak here in the Young Hollywood studio with the star of Modern Family, Nolan Gould.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Last time I saw you, you were at Sundance.
Yes.
And you were dog sledding.
Yes.
And then I just heard that you were just at the Grand Canyon and you were just like camping and doing all that.
Yeah, I was there with an organization called the Sierra Club. It's this really awesome organization, and I'm one of their youth ambassadors, and I'm helping to try to get other young people, youth out there and getting into nature and doing awesome stuff like dog sledding.
Yeah, you're like an adventure. You should do an action adventure movie, I think.
I should.
How's the parkour going? I know you've been into parkour lately.
I actually was there at parkour last night. I was telling you, and I'm really sore today. I'm like, oh, I have to go to Young Hollywood. I was excited, but
darn.
I was
gotta go to that studio.
I was so sore.
So what is like the best stunt you can do now?
I can do flips off walls. I'm trying to get to the point where you can run up the wall and then do a flip.
And how's it coming?
You should see all the bruises I have on my legs. Literally, I just have
I see them.
So many.
Can you guys see this?
Ow, from all the parkour. I think me and Luke, that's one of the things we share. We're both huge daredevils.
So I know you're back shooting Modern Family.
Yes.
I know at the end of last season, '1, it was revealed that you were stealing some mail from your parents.
Yes.
Have you stopped doing that now in the next season?
I'm sure Luke got yelled at for that. But you know what? Luke always finds new ways to get in trouble and do bad things. Like coming up in one of our episodes, Luke is planning a little revenge plan on one of his biggest enemies. And
really?
It backfires, and let's just say there's going to be some trouble on set.
Ooh, and speaking of trouble, do we find out the sex of the baby yet, of Gloria's baby? Do we know?
Well, we actually deal with that in our second episode. Gloria doesn't want to know the sex of the baby, and Jay does, because Jay doesn't want any surprises. He figures he's old, he doesn't want any more surprises. The baby was already a surprise. So that's one of the things we deal with.
So are you psyched about having a new baby around?
I'm really interested. It was actually a surprise.
Yes, I heard that nobody knew that when she actually shot that scene.
None of the cast knew. They did it secretly. They had one writer, a producer, one cameraman, one sound guy, and one hair and makeup. That was it.
Don't they trust you guys to keep secrets?
I don't know. I kind of feel offended now. It's like, oh, do you think I have a big mouth that I kind of know that this is an important thing. I'm not going to go leak it.
So congratulations, you guys got nominated for Best Comedy Series again.
Yeah.
You've been to so many awards shows at this point. You are probably an expert. Who at the Emmys do you want to take a picture of? Like, who would be your ultimate?
Emma Stone. I've got a picture with her. I'm trying to think of who I want to take a picture with.
Emma Stone, I heard there's a crush going on.
No, let's not talk about that. I want to get a picture with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise would be a good one. Do you think he's going to be at the Emmys?
I met Brad Pitt, George Clooney. I need to meet Tom Cruise.
And how are the two meetings that you had already? How were those meetings?
They were really awesome. They were both really great, awesome people, and they were so nice. And just like, when you see somebody like that and acting somebody that's really respectable, you're kind of just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm just, a kid actor seeing this really awesome role model.
I wanted to talk to you about your Twitter because it's phenomenal. You always have great things on your Twitter. And you just revealed it was kind of like 10 things people don't know about Nolan Gould. The first one, I never knew this, that you hide a bug on set in every scene.
That was our second one. In every scene we hide this little tiny bug. It's what me and one of the prop guys we did, so that in the future we go back and watch the scenes and, oh, I remember that little memory where we would go and hide this and that around the set.
There was another one that I thought was fantastic, because all these celebrities, they have pictures out there of them without makeup. And you were brave enough to reveal yourself without makeup, and I have that photo here.
Oh, okay, guys.
Is it okay?
Get ready. It is going to be scary and awful. This is what I look like without the help of Hollywood hair and makeup. What the? Is that Ryan Gosling?
I honestly don't see a difference. I think you look fantastic without makeup. And you look fantastic with makeup, Nolan. There really is no difference. It's like identical twins.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake wrote a song about you?
Yes, he did.
He wrote a rap song about you.
He wrote a rap song. We were shooting my movie, our movie Friends with Benefits. We were both really bored, and it was me, my mom, like his 2 bodyguards, and Justin. And Justin starts going, yo, his name is Nolan from TVs to movies. He will be rolling. When I eat chili, my colon gets swollen. And then, yeah, sadly, one of the things that rhymes with Nolan is colon.
Is colon.
Yeah, one of the few things.
And swollen.
Yeah, as time went on, bodyguards started doing it and added more, and then my mom started doing it. We had like this really long, we wrote an entire song about my name.
But Justin Timberlake writing a rap song about you, those are major,
yeah,
major props.
That's a major milestone. That's on most people's bucket list.
It is, and you've already done it at what age? How old are you now?
That happened actually when I was 12, and I'm 13 now, so.
Man, where do you go from there, Nolan?
I don't know. I feel like that was the climax of my life. It's all downhill from here.
Well, I know you want to host a travel show. That was another little known fact.
Yes.
Where, because you said you want to eat and travel to cool places. Where would you go, and what would be the ultimate meal?
I've always wanted to go to Ireland and maybe Scotland and try haggis.
But before we go, we can talk to you about Emmy Rossum, because she tweeted a great picture of you from the Critics' Choice Awards. She was giving you a Lifetime Achievement Award, which I am sure you're going to have one day.
There's another milestone.
There's another milestone. Should we go out on that Lifetime Achievement Award kind of look that you gave to the camera?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Here's my Lifetime Achievement look.
Lifetime Achievement. There you go. Nolan Gould of Modern Family.
Thank you.